Most of us are familiar with the Pareto Principle, the 80-20 rule, established by an Italian economist. This rule states that 80% of our success in various areas, excluding wealth, stems from just 20% of our efforts. In the realm of finance, Robert Kiyosaki introduced a different rule, the 90-10 rule. He asserts that only 10% of people own 90% of the wealth and assets, whether in general or within a specific industry. If you're eager to learn about investing and to step into the world of the 10% who control 90% of the world's wealth, then this book is for you. It will help you clearly understand the contrasting mindsets and reasoning between average investors and wealthy investors. The book doesn't just cover investing tips or secrets to getting rich. One of its primary goals is to provide you with a fresh perspective on investment. An investor needs to embody 3 essential factors, what we'll call the 3 Burmese chots: knowledge, experience, and a surplus of funds. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any valuable videos. 5 types of investors. The first type is the qualified investor. These individuals have high incomes and valuable assets but lack the knowledge and experience to know what to do with their money. As a result, they often invest their funds with financial professionals, making it difficult for them to progress further. The second type is the professional investor. These investors know how to analyze stocks listed on the stock market and often include traders and financial analysts. They are external investors who look in from the outside to make decisions about a company or investment asset. This makes them passive and dependent on information and opinions from others. While they have substantial knowledge and funds, their lack of experience can create certain limitations. The third type is the seasoned investor. They possess sufficient knowledge, experience, and ample resources. These investors have a deep understanding of the investment world. If you aspire to be a successful investor, aim to become a seasoned investor. The fourth type is the insider investor, who starts as an insider and then becomes a seasoned investor. Insider investors are those within a company or investment system who have control over that investment product. They typically hold 10% or more of a company's issued stock. If you're unable to purchase these stocks for investment, it's wise to consider building your own business and reaping profits from it. This is the path taken by Robert Kiyosaki's rich dad. Kiyosaki once asked his rich dad how he could afford that expensive 10-acre plot of land when Kiyosaki's own father couldn't. The rich dad replied, "I can't afford it either, but my business has made it possible for me." This highlights his emphasis that to be a good investor, one must first excel in business and then use their business to invest. Most people remain unwealthy because they only know how to invest as individuals rather than as business owners. This is also the path followed by brilliant entrepreneurs like Bill Gates and Warren Buffett, who built great companies, went public, and continued to evolve into fifth-type investors. The fifth type of investor is the highest level in investing. They are true investors. True investors build massive corporations that other investors want to invest in. They create multi-billion-dollar assets for millions of people around the world. 3 reasons why investing is risky for many people. First, they haven't been trained to be investors. Second, most investors lack control or fail to exercise it. It's similar to driving a car. There is always a risk involved, but driving without holding the steering wheel is far more dangerous. The third reason is that they only participate in the game from the outside rather than the inside. Those on the left side of the cash flow quadrant typically invest from the outside, while those on the right side can invest from both the outside and the inside. Therefore, don't just be a high earner who invests money. You need to learn and become a seasoned investor to advance further in your investment journey. Investing is not a race, so you don't need to compete with anyone. Those who are overly competitive often experience extreme highs and lows throughout their investment journey. Why Rich Dad guided his children to build a business system as a foundation for investing. The sole reason he built a business was that a business can help us acquire assets, allowing us to participate in the investments of the wealthy. So how can you step into the investment side of the cash flow quadrant when you don't have much money or experience? This was also Robert Kiyosaki's story back in 1977. Alongside a salary job that allowed him to make ends meet, He started a part-time business producing locking plastic bags. When people asked if he liked the product, Robert Kiyosaki responded, "No, I don't like those plastic bags or that production line, but I'm really excited about the challenge of building a business." This is the important lesson he wanted to convey. The product is merely a vehicle, not the purpose of building a business system. If you're in the E or S quadrant, hold on to your job and start a part-time business. You may have to work more hours each day, but that's the price you pay for your learning. A part-time businessperson can learn a lot because they begin from the inside. In contrast, those in the E and S quadrants miss out on opportunities because their grueling hours obscure them. It's never too late, and it's never too early. Bill Gates founded Microsoft when he was very young, while Colonel Sanders established Kentucky Fried Chicken at the age of 66. Many people have great ideas, but very few become wealthy. Most people can probably make a tastier hamburger than McDonald's, but they fail to build a more successful business system than McDonald's. What is the B and I triangle? This is a formula that Robert Kiyosaki learned from his rich dad. The B and I triangle guides how to turn ideas into reality and create assets. First, let's look at the three sides of the triangle. The bottom side represents the business's goals. Robert Kiyosaki states that a successful business needs both a spiritual goal and a business goal, especially at the outset. Many people start a business solely to make money. This objective is not strong enough because money alone doesn't ignite passion, determination, and the burning desire often referred to as the entrepreneurial spirit. A business's goals should align with what customers want, and when those needs are adequately met, the business will begin to earn money. Without clear objectives, a business cannot survive its first 5 to 10 years. A business's goals reflect the spirit of an entrepreneur. General Electric grew by embodying the inventive spirit of Thomas Edison, continually creating new and innovative products. Ford Motor Company continues to thrive by upholding the vision of Henry Ford, who aimed to democratize the automobile and produce cars for the masses, not just the wealthy. The Kiyosakis founded Rick Dodd to provide us with this book and other financial education products, with the mission of enhancing humanity's wealth. By establishing clear goals, the Kiyosakis attracted individuals and various groups that shared similar aspirations. Their success isn't luck. It's a result of their honesty to their goals. The second side of the B and I triangle framework is the team. The B side can create a genuine and effective team composed of individuals from different quadrants, each with diverse expertise and skills. The third side of the triangle framework is leadership. Rich Dad stated that a leader's job is to leverage and bring out the best in everyone, rather than being the best themselves. If you are the smartest person in your team, that company is sure to encounter problems. 5 pillars within the B and I triangle. The first pillar is cash flow management. This is a fundamental skill necessary for anyone looking to succeed in the B and I quadrants. Business owners need to clearly understand 2 types of cash flow: actual cash flow and virtual cash flow. Actual cash flow is like blood in the human body. Nothing can severely impact a business more than being unable to pay employees on time. Cash flow management must begin from day one of establishing the business. If you are starting a business, send invoices to customers promptly after delivering goods or services to ensure incoming cash flow. Keep fixed costs to a minimum, concentrating your investment on direct expenses related to the business. As revenue increases, you can purchase business assets with that cash. Have an investment plan for your available cash to maximize its earning potential. The second pillar of the B and I triangle is communication management. Rich Dad stated that you need to have strong communication skills. The better you can communicate with others, the more abundant your cash flow will be. There are 8 levels of communication skills to learn, including sales, network marketing, advertising, which encompasses writing headlines and ad copy, negotiation, public speaking, direct mail advertising, coordinating workshops, and fundraising. Among these, the most important are sales skills, public speaking skills, and fundraising skills. Sales skills are the foundational skills that someone in the B quadrant needs to possess. Additionally, it is evident that great leaders are often exceptional speakers. When speaking in public, body language accounts for 55% of success. Tone of voice contributes 35%, and actual spoken words make up only 10%. For a business, communication management includes both internal communication and external information dissemination. Those in the B quadrant must also clearly differentiate between sales and marketing. Sales involve person-to-person interactions, while marketing refers to selling through a system. An S quadrant individual may excel at sales, but a B quadrant individual must also be sensitive to the market. The third pillar of the B and I triangle is system management. A business is a complex system. A skilled business owner can effectively manage multiple systems simultaneously without needing to be part of any one of them. This is the key distinction between S quadrant businesses and B quadrant businesses. In most cases, an S quadrant business owner is also the system, blending into their own operations. When there is an excellent operating system in place, you possess a valuable business asset that many people want to acquire. The fourth pillar of the B and I triangle is legal management. In today's information age, you should protect your products and ideas with intellectual property laws and trademark protections, as well as other relevant business laws. The fifth pillar is product management. Rich Dad believes that the product is the least important factor when analyzing a business. The product is simply a means for a business to grow, not the purpose of that business. A seasoned investor will do everything possible to keep their business or venture running for as long as possible in order to accumulate as many valuable assets as they can. Many people dream of becoming rich but are unwilling to invest their time in learning. What you need to gain solid financial knowledge is to expand your financial vocabulary. This rich vocabulary enables wealthy individuals to make money and, more importantly, keep it. The poor and middle class typically have only one financial report because they rely solely on their earnings from labor. In contrast, wealthy individuals have multiple financial reports because they possess various streams of income. The poor and middle class often avoid looking at their financial reports because they fear confronting what could be seen as a financial cancer. One must take control of their personal financial report before diving into investments. If investing is solely for the purpose of making money to pay off debt, buy a bigger house or a new car, then that is the plan of a fool. Investment should have one singular purpose: to accumulate wealth by converting money into assets that generate passive income or investment returns. Start with basic financial plans. Seek out trustworthy individuals to help you strategize. In this information age, there are countless ways to create wealth without having to purchase assets. Therefore, it's not necessary to have money to start making money. An interesting paradox is that the rich can turn trash into money, while the poor often turn money into trash. Therefore, all people need to do is be creative. Those who possess a creative mindset, strong business skills and financial knowledge, and who are willing to collaborate with others, will always lead a financially abundant life. Ideas do not have to be new. They simply need to be better. If you want to get rich faster, seek out better ideas than those currently in use. A rich person is always on the lookout for a good idea. Thank you for listening. If you found this video helpful, please share it and don't forget to like and subscribe to stay updated on future content. See you in the next videos.